Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going, everyone? So tonight
is a very exciting day. We're super happy because Joni is back on Spotify.
Yes.
So very excited about that.
Actually, Joni and Neil Young.
Yes.
Both of them made
I'm
the decision to get off, and now they're back. I guess. Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm excited.
Super happy.
This is going to be a song as a Dan request for
JK. But there's a very cool coincidence here.
Someone else
gave us two songs to choose from, and this was exactly this song. And I know Scott Anderson must be like, oh my god, I got a twofer.
I got them both.
I got a twofer without even asking for it. But yeah, he was actually like, or this one or the other song that we're gonna do for him. So basically, congratulations, JK and Scott.
And thank you both for being Dan members.
Now you can personally thank JK for selecting your song.
Exactly. And if you don't know what a Dan member is, it's our highest tier on the Patreon page that we have. You get one guaranteed song per month for you exclusively. You get 2 full albums a month, and you get
all the blog content that on YouTube. And you get also if you just want to check it out, there is some free content on there, not everything, but we're posting more and more free stuff, and I think we'll talk about that later.
Yes.
Let's not talk too much about the Patreon. Let's get on with the song. So what is this from
Chalk Mark in a Rainstorm. So this is an album that I don't want to say we have not done, because I know we have. I just don't remember.
I know the cover.
I know the cover as well, and I remember doing a song from this album, but I don't remember. Oh, The Tea Leaf Prophecy. Lay Down Your Arms. That is a really good song. I love that song.
That's an amazing song. I remember that.
Me too.
Most like I can't promise you, but most Joni Mitchell really like gets me.
Yeah.
But I've been getting
a little
stronger.
Callous there?
Yeah, callous. Because for it's a good one. A little callous, but because now I'm like I'm when I hear her, I expect certain things, so I'm more prepared.
Yes,
I know. The first couple of times
her changes and like
it wasn't that. I was not prepared for that kind of beauty, and it's just also the lyrics.
Yeah.
So,
if you guys have not seen, and I'll just say this and we start. If you guys have not seen our first Joni Mitchell reaction that we ever did on the channel, I showed Nick A Case of You, which is on Blue, and he just lost it.
Yeah.
And we've done Blue from there and a couple of others, River, and so very, very cool. All right, let's go. I'm super happy. Thank you, everyone.
And also album opener, JK.
Album opener, yes. Thank you for mentioning that. I forgot. I love those.
Here we go.
I'm gonna take you to my special place. It's a place that you, like no one else I know, might appreciate. I don't go there with anyone, but you're a special case for my special place. My special place, for my secret place. My secret place, for my secret place.
That bass, man.
I know. I want to know who's on there.
Oh.
For my secret place. People talk to tell you something or to take up space. Guess I'm only talking to be talking to your pretty face. I don't talk much to anyone, but you're a special
No
piece
internet.
I know.
for my special place. My special place. I was born and raised in New York City. I'm just getting used to Colorado. Oh, street bravado.
Wow.
Carry me. Why did you bring me to a place so wild and pretty?
Wow.
Are there pigeons in this park? Muggers after dark in these golden trees. A secret place.
Okay, I don't care if people are gonna call me out on pausing. We have to pause.
We have to
But
because
this
of
is
copyright reasons.
beautiful. Oh my god, I can't believe
I
it.
know. I know.
Did you know this?
I did not know this. No. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it very, very much. There's another voice there with her.
Like a backing vocals. Yeah,
Yeah.
we wanted to look up the. Oh my god.
But I remember now that JK told me who the other voice was, and I want it to be a surprise for you. So I want to see if
Okay.
this person sings
Okay,
again. So that,
let's not like we were gonna
Yeah.
look up the bass player, but
so we can look it up, but there's no look. If you just click here.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have
there.
no internet for
Okay,
some
okay.
reason.
So there, I was able to pull it up, but we'll just leave it. For
Wow, can I
maybe
hear
the
that
end.
again? Like people actually
Sure.
like when we rewind
Sure,
like
sure.
the whole thing. I loved it here. When she says, first of all, the music is beautiful. It sounds more commercial. It sounds a little bit more mature from her folk stuff. I mean, not mature, but
Just
her voice
full.
sounds
Yes.
older.
It
you know?
does. It
It
does.
doesn't sound like the voice on Blue. I just love that you see her growth as a
Yes.
human being, you know,
Yes.
but the music is beautiful. And it sounds obviously 80s, but not that synthy. It sounds just like, I don't know. But I love when she's like, I was born and raised in New York City, and then.
She gotcha. She gotcha. With that line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because.
We live in Colorado.
No,
right
yeah,
now.
because it's like, because it was so hard to get here, you know? It was so.
Yeah.
I'm not. I think it got me because of all of the journey that we did, you know? Where we grew up and then we ended up here. It's like.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But that's what she wants, you know. She wants people to relate. You
Yes,
know?
and to evoke emotion.
And a lot of
from
people love
art
this
is
state,
beautiful.
man. You know, a lot of people love it here. You know,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
beautiful freaking state. Like if you've never been, like, do yourself a favor, man. It's
You're
really,
missing out. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you're gonna maybe she's getting used to the freaking air because you know air is
the
very
altitude.
thin. The altitude is even at the airport they tell you like, hey, slow it down. You know, don't run.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful. Let's rewind a little bit. Beautiful section. It was just
Okay.
it caught me like off
Did you
guard.
rewind it already?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, a little bit further. Here we
Okay.
go. Oh wait, here. I have to go further
Okay.
back. All right, here we go.
Okay.
I don't talk much to anyone, but you're a special case for my special place. My special place.
I'll pay more attention.
I was born and raised in New York City. I'm just getting used to Colorado. Oh, street bravado. feathered pigeons in this park.
Like New
Mothers
York.
after dark. In these golden trees. A secret place. A secret
I know who it is, but
take you to my special place. It's a place no amount of hurt and anger can deface. I put things back together there. It all falls right in place in my special space. My special place. Once I saw a film in New York City that was shot in Colorado. Girl meets desperado in the trembling mountain trees. Out of all of the girls that you see in bleachers and cafe windows, sitting flirting with someone, looking to have some fun. Why did you pick me for the secret place? For the secret place.
Peter Gabriel, ladies and gentlemen. Finally.
And you're like,
Very young Peter Gabriel. Wow.
I know.
I love it. I thought I was okay. Okay, I'm gonna play this song on repeat. This is gonna be one of my, and it's not just because it talks about Colorado, but it really obviously strikes a chord there too, you know. But I mean, the lyrics are wonderful because yes, like, why did you take me to this beautiful place? And are there pigeons in the park? Muggers after dark, you know, and we don't have that.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of wildlife, I guess,
Yeah.
and beautiful mountains and air.
I mean, obviously in the city of Colorado,
Yeah.
you know,
In
like
Denver.
in the city of Denver. Oh my God.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. Obviously, like any big city,
Yeah.
there's its neighborhoods and it's,
But it's not as bad
But,
because I heard, and I've seen some movies and I've seen some documentaries that New York in the 70s was horrible. New York City, not
Right,
New
right,
York
right.
State, was just very hard to live there, and people would just be trapped, you know, and couldn't really leave, and it's
Yeah,
cold, and
yeah.
I mean here it's also freezing, but it gets. I guess they're like very similar because it gets really hot and very, very cold.
Yeah.
But New York is just New York, you know.
It's
New
just
York City
so
is
big,
just a
like-
different animal
It's a different animal.
in itself.
Oh yeah,
you know?
we still have to go.
I know,
By
I
the
know.
way.
Yeah. But the music
Yes,
is so
I
wonderful.
loved it. This was an amazing track. I could constantly hear different things going on, and
Who's the bass player?
that's what I want to know. And that's why I was like, oh, let me look up who's the musician, and then the other musicians, and then I heard the backing vocals, and I was like, oh, this is the one
You
that
know-
JK said had Peter Gabriel. And Scott was like, when he sent his request, he said, let's see if you can guess.
Oh.
So then I wanted kind
I
of
thought first I was like, I thought it was Sting.
oh, that would have been a good combo.
And then I thought it was somebody else. So and then suddenly because Peter's voice is very, very,
Very,
unique.
yes.
And it's like then it hit me, but he has a little bit. I think I could confuse them, Sting and Peter Gabriel, and I'm gonna get a lot of comments on this, I guess.
Yeah.
But I do. That's just the way I hear stuff, you know.
So the bass is Larry Klein.
Okay.
He's played with Don Henley, Peter Gabriel, Lindsey Buckingham.
Wow.
Randy Newman.
You know who Lindsey Buckingham is?
From Fleetwood. Joni Mitchell. Yeah. Herbie Hancock.
Wow. No, well, he's a pro.
Yeah. Very, very.
I loved his bass, but I loved the piano. I just loved all the chord progressions. I loved the chorus.
Yeah, me too.
Everything. My secret
very,
place,
very
and then when she's talking about sitting, flirting with someone, looking to have some fun. Why did you pick me, man? She's such a.
She's a poet.
She's
Literally a poet.
But we always say that, and it's so true. It's just like, I'm sure she does lyrics first, and then she puts the music. Because some people compose the music first, and then the lyrics. No, she has like her book, I'm sure.
Well, we have that book over there, Morning Glory on the Vine, which has like rough drafts of her poems and
I'm sure this is something that happened. I don't know. Maybe she had like a romance, and he brought her here to Colorado. And then she.
Well, it talks about that little part is in a movie, but what I loved about this song is that she's talking about like what I felt is when you have a special place or like just a place that you go to get away, to think.
Like for us, Puerto Vallarta?
Yeah, or just maybe you like to go on a hike and it's this special spot that you've got, because she's like, I'm going to take you to this special place where like I do my thinking and everything becomes clear and my anger goes away. And so things like that, you know, and then it's like you have this spot that you go to, and then when you meet someone special enough that you say, oh, I'm going to share this spot with you, you know? So it's like when you took me to go on our first date to the airplanes, where the airplanes...
I didn't take it to the airport, okay? I took it to the beach, and you could basically sit there at the beach, and behind you, the airplanes would take off, and it was just land. Amazing to see.
Because it was very close to the airport.
Yeah, you could see them like...
Puerto Vallarta.
And remember now in Mexico City when we were staying at that hotel, that every 3 or 2 minutes an airplane would like land over you
or take off.
It was like bizarre because people live there.
Yeah,
and it's just like, you know how an airplane sounds when it literally lands? Like it's like about to land. In 3 seconds, it's gonna land, and it flies over you.
The crazy thing is
that's loud.
is very, very loud. And Mexico City, it's huge. You know, it's one of the largest cities in the world, and that hotel that we stayed at was like still a 20-minute drive to the airport, like 15 to 20-minute drive. So imagine, like, how big the city is that the airplane was already just
you could literally see
ascending.
You could literally like see the windows on the plane. Like you could literally see people like, you know, like that. It was so close. It was like, oh my God. It's like in 3 seconds this plane is gonna touch the ground. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's on the ground that close over us, and we were just like shopping and eating tacos.
And, So it was crazy, but I
mean, it wasn't as close. But when we were at the beach, it still had a little bit of like, you know, like maybe 5 seconds, 6 seconds. You didn't feel it so close.
But I loved this song. I loved everything about it. I loved the lyrics. I absolutely fell in love, as always do, with her voice and
amazing.
Her mix with Peter Gabriel. And I looked it up right now. This is the only track that he's in the whole album. So very cool that she invited him to do a song together.
When they do that, like maybe he was recording something else in the same studio.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, you want to be on my track?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I love that, you know.
Me too.
And I hope that doesn't get lost with the newer artists. I hope there's not too much, because there's a lot of ego, as we saw in, you know, We're the World. And like Quincy Jones is like, leave your ego at the door, guys, because you have like 30 world-class musicians in there, and they're
just
all there.
Be humble.
And it was, but I love that it was very humble.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was, you know.
I mean, when you get somewhere and you read a sign like that, it must be like, oh shit.
And then from the man himself. I mean, he was
like, don't bring your BS in here.
Yeah,
please.
because he was like top of the food chain, you know, like, so it still is. So, but hey, again, thank you so much,
track.
JK.
Very cool.
Still miss Walter Becker to this day. Thank you, Scott, and I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked the video. Please share it because these videos are not monetized. I just I like to say that because if you don't share them, if you don't like them, or you can also dislike them.
They don't go into the algorithm.
Yeah, and
so
it's all
leave a
about
comment, like Nick said, engage with the video in whatever way pleases you, because just to explain, when videos are not monetized, YouTube doesn't share them as much. So that's why
there's no money for them, so they don't promote them.
Exactly. So thank you, everyone. If you're new here, we would love to see you again. Please check out our other reactions. We have a whole bunch of Joni Mitchell. We have a lot of Peter Gabriel, if that's your thing. A lot of amazing artists that you'll love. If you love Joni, Pat Metheny, Lyle Mays, a lot of fun things. So thank you, everyone, so much for being here, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.